Grinders, you know who it is. Your boy Poker. We're back on the grind, back on the road to 3K. Starting off episode 3 with bankroll $1,073 with 3 final tables waiting from the Grand Tour. Before this video starts, guys, I want to give a big shout out to one of my best friends, Daryl, and his wife. They just had a baby daughter named Charlie. I just want to give a shout out to him. Daryl and his brother Mike are good friends of mine, big fans of the channel, so they always support me. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to the family. Guys, I have 2 chests waiting for you guys to open. I figured I'll try to show you guys on stream, so hopefully these open up. And why we're also opening these chests is these will go towards another challenge on Pokerstars. So we get 60 coins there, and we should unlock whatever that is. I don't know what that is. We get a 3 of some sort. So we'll see what's happening here. Maybe I press a button. Okay, we get another chest here. 60 coins with hopefully something else. I don't know if that's a good thing that we have 2 3s. Nice, some more stuff towards another chest. Guys, my bankroll is down a little bit from the last time, about $100, but because we have 3 final tables, and I've been buying in at the 12s, and the 12s have been adding up, buying in at the 12s. So this is the other chest. I should probably click on one of these because it's going to take a while to get going probably. So let's do our orange table as usual, and we're trying to do this is what we're trying to do. And one reason why, so I don't know what a 3 does. We have a 3 of some sort. I don't really know how this works. There's a button I clicked on earlier that showed something different. So somewhere told me something different. I was like 17 of something. Yeah, okay, 10 of 27. So I gotta get to 27, whatever that is. I don't think anywhere, so they're all different squares. I don't really know how it works. So here I'm 10 of 18. All I know is you just gotta keep getting chests, 10 of 19. So we're doing something by playing. So obviously the more rake you play, the more chests you get. And then if I unlock chest, I actually wanna almost, can I upgrade to a chest? Because this would be, to me, a hack. If you downgrade your chest and get a cheap chest, you won't get much coins, but you'll unlock this challenge. And I think the challenge would give you more money than chests. And I only have 6 days and 3 hours before this expires. I wasn't playing in October, so I probably would have this all unlocked by now. And you can win a round amount of money. Like here it says up to $80, which is just free money. And maybe you can win more than one. I really don't know. But I kind of want to maximize that. So if I could downgrade to a cheaper chest, to me that makes sense. Because the coins, you don't get much value from it anyways. So if they let me downgrade, that's what I'll do. I plan to buy a lot from the 5s because I don't think there's as much risk. The 12s, obviously, you're going to win more final tables and stuff. But the losing streaks do add up. I just want to be clear with you guys too, because I started this bankroll challenge, 3 days ago on the 24th. Today's the 26th. I'm running extremely hot. This isn't like an everyday thing, so it's great to start the challenge like this. Looks like I'm a beast, and I like to think I'm a good player, but like it's not sustainable to win at this rate. If I was winning this much every day when I played, I wouldn't have a full-time job and I'd be a full-time poker player. Grand Tour and spin and goes, it's hard to have just to win every single session. Like here I have 3 final tables. There's a chance we might lose all 3 final tables, right? And there's a chance we could win all 3. Like it's so many variables, right? So my goal obviously is just to play the best I can, ride the hot streak as best as I can, and try to learn from my mistakes on the downswing, that when things don't go my way, to not move up in stakes, to not try to chase my money, to try to reduce my variance in my bankroll, and try to drop down to stakes and rebuild, and just try to do that. So I have a tendency when I always feel like, I'm about to open up something else. I always feel like when I make a lot of losses in spin and goes or Grand Tour, that like I'm due for a win, and then I move up in stakes, and then it just like steamrolls, and then you're like praying just to get a win, and it could be very, very costly. And so I'm just trying to tell you guys to learn from my mistakes. So sometimes like I played, let's say I play 25 games at the $10, so we're going to be well into $300 of losses there. So then I'm like, there's no way I can keep losing, and sometimes I'll buy into the 25s, and then I'll just rifle off a whole bunch. So it's easy when you're clear-minded to think when you're losing you should drop down in stakes and take less variance, try to build some confidence back up, get some wins, and then build it up from there. And so that'd be my goal right now but I'm hoping right now tonight we'll have a bankroll peak. Pokerstars once again challenged me. They were wondering if I could win 4 nights in a row, or however you want to word it, if I can get my 4th win for this challenge. So I'm planning to plan that tonight by rifling off one of these if this game ever gets going. So yeah, tonight I've already played I don't know, a dozen or so games at the 12s, which gets, you know, it's $100 in buy-ins. Hasn't been all losses. I've been playing some at the 5s. Still waiting for a big knockout. And now we're just waiting for this game to start. Yeah, I just want to be clear. I'm getting a lot of messages like, holy crap, like you're crushing the Grand Tour, and like it's going good, but like, you know, I'm not naive. Like, we might be, like someone wrote today on the comments that today is October 26th. We'll be done this bankroll by October, at the end of October. It is extremely unlikely. But the thing is with these types of games I play, obviously if you get one big knockout, like it could be life changing, right? Same with the spin and go. So they're a little different than the old Zoom bankroll challenges when people, you know, in one night if they won 10 buy-ins, it's a very good session, but it's never going to be like life changing. It's more of like a steady kind of grind. They don't have as much downswings as a Grand Tour or like a spin and go player would, but also you have any random night that like it can just change instantly, right? So I would think it's very unlikely, especially with how much I can play. I only get to play, you guys will see me put a lot of videos out during the week, on the weekend. During the week I won't be able to play that much, but I don't want you guys just to see me win some of these a whole bunch and my bankroll changing a lot without you guys seeing it, just because you get the haters out there who like question if you deposit money and all that. Like if one day I'm at 1,000, the next video I'm at like 2,600, I don't show my wins. So I'm going to try to show majority of my final tables. That's why a lot of these videos will get repetitive, because it's going to be a lot of final tables. So I'll try to get some of the other sessions building it up, but I don't want you guys to miss these. And if I keep getting to final tables, I'd rather show those for a bit anyways. And this is the thing with the length of these videos. Sometimes like I'm maybe 10 minutes in here, 7 minutes in, and this game hasn't started. Like it's just hard to predict. Sometimes they start right away, sometimes they don't. I kind of want to get 2 of them going, but I also don't want to miss a chance. These final tables I do like to take as seriously as I can, so I can, especially when I'm talking, I don't want to miss something. So we just wait. Every time I usually sit here and I go rifle off a spin and go, then the game usually starts. You can observe here and make notes. There'll be a final table going on here. This guy is a fun player. I'd like to play him. So his bounty is already over $128. So I'm going to do it over here so I can see if that ever says playing. When this ends, maybe ours will start. Give you guys a bit of action for now. So yeah, we just want to keep getting as much chess as we can before the end of this month. That's why it even hurts me not playing right now. And this one thing I'm not sure at, because we've already done our original buy-in, by me playing all these $60 games, I don't know if it goes towards my chest. It'd be amazing if it does, but because it's not my actual money, I don't know if it goes towards my... It'd be amazing if it does though, because that'd be obviously a lot of points right there. So if you guys ever just want to, oh, we're joining now, we're playing, no, we're not. You could just sit here and watch final tables all day and make notes on people and just sit there and watch them play, how they adjust to bounties, and you would be amazed if you really just wanted to study and take a notepad and just watch the final tables for the day. And you'll start seeing a lot of the same players and learn from them. And then whenever you get to final tables, okay, I'm going to cut that off. We are playing. Then you can adjust them. Okay, standard thing we do over here, guys. We always do this. It's probably a broken record. I write that I've been to the final table with them. Oh, you might not be able to see it because my webcam. Of course, we play Worm. We play Worm nightly. He's I wrote fucking Luckbox. This guy owns me. His stats aren't overwhelmingly good. He's a good player, but he's not as good as he runs it versus me. Jacks versus sixes. And his jacks hold. But this is good news, guys. We got a guy down to one big blind. This is always the dream when you wake up with a hand and everyone chases it. Alright, guys. I have this guy labeled tight. Let's see how tight he is adjusting to the someone who's all in here. So, he just had a premium hand. It's too bad. I would like that guy to double up. But just like that, we're down to 3 people. $19 bounty for that guy. That king's a great card for us to bet that. I am. Ooh. I'm gonna bet over pot here. And he called with a king. Nice call. So I have this player labeled tight, and I thought a flush or something hit would lead out, knowing that my kings are supposed to check that type of river. So I really thought a tight player and kings are gonna check back. So when they're really strong, they're gonna bet into you. That's why I did that bet. It wasn't so much what am I representing, it was more so I didn't think this type of player would be able to make a call like that. Some of you guys will say that play was uncalled for, and there's definitely some weight to that, but I feel like the right play for me to do in the time. We're gonna have to call in here. I probably should have went all in on the flop here, because if I was going to go all in anyways, I should have had some fold equity. Well, we're not folding now. We're just too much pot committed. When we get there. I love to do it versus Worm because this guy's got me. I can show you his stats. He's 1,000 hands. He's got it in behind much more than he's got it in good, and that's a good player here. Or it's not. So sorry. He's up to 52% now, which is nothing. Nothing crazy. Okay, ace-8 suited here, obviously on the button, 3-handed. We're still deep enough stack, so this is an easy fold now, but I think even versus Worm, I would have folded here. We're too deep here. He's too good of a player to be jamming anything worse than that. Pocket 5, so it would have been a flip. There's the ace-queen. We would have took them both out, but obviously I think we made the right fold. We just would have got lucky. I'm really surprised he just jammed 5s that wide there. To me, it would be a spot like, I don't know, 9s, 8s, or 9s and above. Okay, we're super strong here, but I am gonna check raise him because his draws and stuff should be calling, and he should be hitting at least a gut shot or something like that, backdoors. Well, I know he's got a heavy chip lead here, but I really like our chances. I don't know why. I feel like we got this one. We keep flopping everything, we will. Okay, should be betting even a bluff at this point. We have to fold to a raise here now. Yeah, that sucks. Obviously, we went all in with the 5s. We need to double up here. Ah, man, we're gonna jam here. All right, ladies, be faithful. You dirty hooker, look at this flop. We get value out of a 7? Look at this. There's never raise in this spot, guys. Never raise. Just call. That's why you don't raise. You dirty hooker ladies. Alright, king, queen. I'm just gonna let the 6-7 go. Alright, Jack 3. We're not folding here. Hate that he tanked and did it, but... Oh, wow. Let's get a diamond. Let's get a diamond. We're out of that one. Alright, guys. We lost our first one. Look at this thing was open. I told you I opened something earlier. Remind me later. Close. Let's go back to this. We got our second game waiting here. I don't know, I obviously had that overbet pot that kept us shallow stacked. Tried putting him in a hard spot, which obviously you got to get people into making hard calls at times. He made a good call. That's why sometimes your labels can hurt you. I did that play more so that I thought he was a tight player, and I tried putting him in a hard spot, but tight doesn't mean bad. I'm supposed to bet that ace if he checked it, but I think with the king high. I just check this king back. That is a bad card. Man, I thought about betting that river, but I'm actually gonna put this guy just on the aggressive side. Wasn't too bad aggressive, but I'm leaning towards that. Pretty decent flop. Okay, we're gonna just call. Still just check call. Even if he bets, I could jam here because it looks like, because his ace of clubs will still be betting. I think I just have to check call. If he hit a 5 on us, it's gross, but still got to give him a chance to bluff, and you don't want to just lead out into him. So he had the ace of clubs right there. That's the hand I'm surprised he didn't bet on the turn, to put on pressure for fold equity, and then if he gets there, most people with the ace of clubs bet in that spot, and that's what I was thinking of doing the race for. I'm really shocked he didn't bet that turn. Really shocked. Actually just gonna bet 1 here. That's the best part about this game, man. Even 2 minutes after I play a hand, there's so many ways you can improve. Hindsight's 20/20. Slims, you need a couple minutes to overthink it. At least I do, anyways. So no matter how much you're playing these, you can always improve. Especially a guy like me who doesn't study and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have a lot of leaks in my game. But the more and more you play, that's also a way of learning too, so.
I smoke too much, I drink too much, I tell myself that I can't stop, we could see clearly.
If you didn't know, the top right shows you how many hands you have left before the blinds change. If you don't see it, you just click on that button on the top right, and then you can click on it, opens up, tells you what position you are. Okay, the short stack doubles up. I'm actually going to raise against limp here, blind versus blind. Take some initiative. There we go. Worm I play a lot different against. Well, obviously we played 1,000 hands just at the Grand Tour. So I play against him a lot different than these other players. Sure, he does the same. I've watched him play some final tables, and he definitely adjusts to his opponents, which is a good sign of a good player. So spades miss. I think I have to check call, depending on his bet size. Nice, we take it down. Watch, he's gonna have a spade in his hand. 10 of spades right there, yeah. So better players will, anytime you give them a chance, they will constantly put their foot on your throat. And me checking their showing weakness. Now he also knows I will check back strong hands as well. But a lot of times when you move up in stakes and spin and goes or heads up or anything like that, second they see opportunity, they'll put pressure. Him missing his flush there, he really could have took a spot to try to steal the pot. But there's also another way to look at it, is like, what is he representing by doing that? So he knows I'm a type of player that when he bets, I'll think it through, thinking like, okay, what can he have here? What hands does he put me on that he's going to get value out of? So he's got to, if he's trying to get me to call and he does have something, he's got to think, what kind of hand do I have that I can call with? Okay, ace 8 here, I have to defend. I'm hoping everyone folds and the small blind tries to go all in. We have a chance at a bounty, and our range is very strong, blind versus blind. And even over a button trying to steal this, I think I have to rejam here with our blinds. Okay, this is the dream spot. Go all in. You can do it. All right. I prefer an all in than a min raise. It's a lot stronger. I'd rather him try to steal it, but we're still going to go all in. All right. Blind versus blind here, we're all in no matter what. Jack Queen's way too strong. Pocket sevens, guys, we're all in regardless. Hopefully the guy who could hurt us a lot doesn't wake up with a monster, but still the blinds, chance to get worm out. And he calls, we gotta win a flip. Son of a bitch. 7 ball, drop a 7. So not much I could do about that one, guys. The one guy we didn't want to wake up with a hand like that does, but that's sometimes the runs that you find that you can't really control. That you'll have games or that just doesn't happen, and then you'll have sometimes long stretches that kind of stuff happens, right? Okay, Worm gets a yellow one. What does he get? Looks like it's a good one. He gets $34. Can we double up? We're all in here. Sucks against him, but we have to try to get lucky. I can't just blind myself out here, right? So oh, he's got a 3. Oh, we got open end. Double up. And we do. We chop it. It's better than getting out. Jack 9, way too strong to fold here. If they call, we're usually behind, but hopefully we're about 45%. 41%. We got an 8 ball, Jack 9 or an 8, or a king, and we don't get any of them. So we've lost our first 2 games here, guys. Not the way I wanted to do it, but it did say that's going to happen at times, right? But we are going to win our third one to get our fourth victory of this Grand Tour Bankroll Challenge. And it's starting right away. Okay, it's good. It's a soft table. Good way. We're warmed up. We're getting better as we go. We have a red player across from us. Save the best for last, baby. I do believe a lot in the positive energy and saying things out into the world. And last video, someone, or maybe one of the videos since this Bankroll Challenge, someone said I played with a lot of confidence. Obviously, when you're winning, it's easy to have confidence, but I do try to tell myself certain things. And I do think there's merit. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts and being negative, I find it kind of, the world will tend to give you those thoughts. And if you constantly think positive things and like, I deserve to win, why not me? I should be winning. I find when my mindset's like that if I fluke out of nowhere, you're going on a winning streak. Same with like when you're really, really happy and you're walking around saying hi to everyone, you find that people start being nice to you. But if you're constantly grumpy and negative, then, you know, the world tends to give that back to you. So some people think it's kind of BS, but the older I get, I find positive energy and positive thoughts can really change how the world treats you. So for whatever that's worth to people, I do think there's worth doing that. Even last video I was trying to call it the cards, and sometimes you're going to get it right, but you're just like, you're almost trying to think ahead, like this is what I need to win, and you're putting it out there. Daniel Grano has some podcasts that he's done some public speaking, and he talks about that, and seems a lot of TED Talks people talk about it, and a lot of successful people use it. So maybe look into that if you're interested. This is not super strong, but I think it's too strong to fold. But it's one of those hands that when anyone raises you, you're not happy. Like that. It's a very strange lead out. I'm gonna let this one go. For a small blind to lead out in front of two people here, very, very strange. Does he go all in now? Okay, so this guy here is a rookie. And it's good to have, so we're going to make a note in a second. I don't want to start typing and it messes up my turn, but these are the type of notes you want to write. GT final table. I'm actually going to get out of the way there. When Donk's min is weak. So donk bet is when you lead out in front of a raiser. He bet the minimum amount. So now that I have that note, if I see him do that play again, I'm going to lean towards that is correct until he shows me that it's not. So he's trying to get all free cheap flops. He's one of those guys who just wants to play every single hand. He's playing bingo is what he's doing. He just wants to hit a flop, see as much as he can. If he hits it, he hits it. He's going to lead out here to slow me down. He might bet one. So the fact that he didn't, he could have hit, but we have so much equity here. We don't want to lose him. We want him to catch up a little bit. He might bet one to chase a spade here, but we just want to keep him in the pot. Hopefully he didn't hurt us with the queen. What do we get value by betting? I'm actually just going to check it. It's super soft, but I don't think too many things call us. And there's the king. That's why we check that down all the way. I said that on the flop too. He didn't bet, and he could have hit the king. So if I would have bet that river, like what am I asking to call? I block ace high. Right? I think I blocked ace high. I'm hoping what he has a 6. Like, there's going to be more hands that can check raise me or beat me than hands that I can get value out of. Okay, pocket kings, guys. The hand we need to finally win one here. I don't want to lose customers if he just limps in here, but I do have to build it up a bit. So I'm just going to go to 3. Under the razor could be trapping here and just jamming us. He's not folding now. Oh, he is too. There's the ace of all cards. So it's not so much that I'm just crushed, and I could be now. Okay, we're all in here. If he has us, he has us. Could be a flush draw by him betting pot here. Deuces, wow. Jack! King! Oh, let's go. Limps, okay, so here, limps under the gun with PP. I'm shocked he bet pot with deuces there. Like, this is a rookie player, just so you know. So if you flop 3 of a kind, are you trying to get your players to call you? Are you trying to get them to fold? Most people are gonna fold there when they don't hit. So like he's just putting me on an ace. I'm checking back top pair. Like he's really hoping that I hit there. Like to me, if you hit 3 of a kind, your goal is to not scare people away. You want to keep them in and build the pot up. So very rookie play for him. Now some people say that's setting a bear trap. He's putting me on a monster hand, but it's a very, you know, you're gonna be wrong a lot of times, right? Watson, if I had like a small pocket pair and I was scared of the ace or something, right? So I think he's just the type of player when he hits, when he bets. I'm gonna limp in under the gun here. Everyone else, I don't think we'll get punished that bad. If we do, we can just fold it. When hits, bets hard. Here we're behind, but we could definitely hit this flop and take him out. All right, we're gonna find out. I'm gonna let him bet the whole way. I'm not gonna raise. I'm gonna check it. I'm just gonna let him bet it. All right, let's hopefully he's got aces. It's gonna probably go check, check. There we go. We got him, guys. We wanted to keep his bluffs in, and we did that. So it's Graves, the lowest one, but we'll take 26 bucks, especially how the night's going. And now we have the chip lead. My donkey player has been very, very non-donkey like. So like your stats can change, right, guys? Like I could have called him a donkey off one play, like red. Now his stats do not look like a donkey. They actually look more on the tighter side for this game of format. So like nothing wrong with changing your notes, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Labeled donkey, but tight Arn FT. So some people take final tables, even like myself, a lot tighter. So the King 4 got there. So this is good. This guy was the better player. We're gonna go for this bounty. Let's get it, the bounty. Oof. Oh no, I had this guy a rookie. So this is an interesting spot. I'm gonna limp. He's gonna, if he goes all in and this guy folds, I would call, just the fact that I can get lucky. Okay, Mr. Tight Player's been waking up with some hands here. Fold and we'll jam him. Bounty hunting. Let's go. We got the 7 ball. Get your 7 balls out. Heart, heart. 7 ball. Alright, he doubled up. Look at that. 3 or 4 big blinds wake up with ace king. Okay, pocket jacks, guys. Let's set the trap. The trap's engaged. Go all in. You gonna do it again? Do it. Do it. Ooh. That is a safe flop, though. Go all in. Go all in. You hit it. Okay, I don't want to lose him, guys. You know what? I actually am gonna go all in. I can't. Too many scare cards. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah, buddy. Okay, guys, we have a chance of 2 booties here. Oh, 9-2. Don't go all in. I think I have to fucking fold this. This is so gross. Don't go. You better fold, small blind. I can't call here. 5 big blinds. I'm so crushed. For 2 bounties, though. Hopefully the low stack. I just can't give them back. Good thing we folded, though. There's yellow. It's going to be a good one. You dirty son of a bitch. $51. But guys, we have a good chip lead, and he's got a big bounty over his head now. He's got $105. Ace 9 for the win. For my 4th Grand Tour win of the challenge. Let's get a big hold. There it is. Let's hold it. Yes, we got the win. Be good. Be good. It's blue. Blue ball king. We got $21, guys, but I did get my 4th win. Pokerstars challenged me, and I proved I could do it. Once again, I'm going to get my phone out. Our own bounty is at $161. Let's see which one we bought in from here. It's either the 5s or the 12s. It is the $12. Says we won $89 of bounties won, $161 in total. Sorry, of my own bounty, and total we won is $250, but you got to subtract your 12. So we won like whatever that is, $238 profit. So I'm gonna go to leave here. The new bankroll, guys, another bankroll peak, back sessions, 1281. I'm gonna take a picture here to show Pokerstars I did what I said I could do. I'm gonna end off the video with that one, guys. Smash the like button, and I'll see you guys on episode 4. Peace.